All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Mark. I'm the stock market jobber. So I, s- I mean, the marketing people tell me I got to talk about this. To me, it's like yay me, whatever. But anyway, I spent about 22, 23 years as an institutional trader. I worked for, I traded directly for Mario Gabelli and Steve Cohen, two of the greatest. Well, Mario's an investor, and Cohen's a trader. Two of the greatest in the history of the investment industry. Then I was the head of trading at three different institutions for 5, 6 years at each one. So when it comes to trading, I've been around the block, and I kind of decided to, I don't know, like do something different because the industry has changed so much. There's so much compliance and so much is computerized. So I decided I want to become a teacher. And what really amazes me is how little people actually, the retail community, how little they actually understand about the institutional community, market makers, algorithms, hedge funds. It's really quite astonishing to me, actually. To be honest with you, I mean, I was a market maker for 2 years. I oversaw the trading of like I don't know, 10 or 15 different hedge funds. In my career, I never knew that like people hated me because I was a hedge fund market maker guy. Blah blah blah. But anyway, I just want to go through three popular stocks here, or maybe one popular stock. We'll just start here and see what happens. So this is the way someone like me would look at something like this, and I'm not perfect. It's not always right. Trading is about your odds, uh, risk reward. Now, there's an interesting going on here in NVDA, right? We got into this level that was a little bit of a top here. I don't know if it's going to be significant resistance, probably a little bit, but I would expect to see a little bit of consolidation. What I want to show you here is look at this. So NVIDIA gets up to here. This level is about 950, which makes sense. People like nice round levels, whether you're a retail trader or whether you're an institutional trader, people like nice round levels. People say, no one says sell it at nine. Well, maybe a couple. No one says sell it at 947 or sell it at 952. People say sell it if it gets to 950. Sell it if it gets to 1,000. Buy it if it gets to 1,000. People like nice round levels. Anyway, here's what I want to show you. There's a chance NVIDIA might go lower because it's gotten to resistance. Now, why do things sell off of resistance? You could see it happen here. If we go back in the history of NVIDIA a little bit, not that far back, but just back to last year, look at this. We get to resistance and we sell off. We get to resistance and we sell off. We get to resistance and we sell off. The 500 level, it's another psychological level. Why do we sell off of resistance? Well, resistance is this large group of sellers, traders, investors, whoever. They want to sell. They say if this stock or if the shares get to this price, I mean, it happens in any market, but we're talking about stocks now. If the shares get to this price, I'm going to sell. Now, markets go up because there's not enough supply, there's not enough sellers, there's too much demand. So the buyers have to pay higher prices, they have to be willing to pay premiums. When we get to a resistance level, all of a sudden the dynamic changes. There's enough supply, there's enough sellers, the buyers could buy all they want. Now, some of the people who want to sell start to say, wow, why isn't this going up anymore? I know markets go up because there's not enough supply, there's not enough sellers. It stopped going up. Therefore, there must be a lot of sellers. You don't need to be Sherlock Holmes or a great guru, Warren Buffett, Steve Cohen, Mary Gabelli to figure that out. So then some of the traders start to think like, wow, there's other sellers coming into the market here. I want to sell my stock at 500. So I'm going to go into the market. But guess what? There's a lot of sellers now at this level. Someone else comes in and says, all right, fine. You want to sell at 500? I'm going to go to 499.50. The buyers are going to go to whoever is willing to sell the lowest price, sell at the lowest price. So someone else is like, oh, you're there? All right, I'm going to undercut you. I'm going to undercut you. So when you get to resistance, a lot of times these sellers start to undercut each other. Here's the opposite, support down here. This is buyers. Support is a large interest of traders and investors who want to buy. And it's the same thing, but kind of in reversal. The stock or the market, now we're looking at stocks, gets to a support level, which is a large group of buyers. And why do markets go lower? There's not enough demand or buy interest. So the sellers have to push the price lower. When we get to a support level, all of a sudden there is enough supply. There is enough demand. There is enough buyers. The price stops going lower. So some of the traders look around and say, wow, if it's not going lower, there must be new buyers coming into the market. I don't want to miss out. Someone is willing to pay 406. I'm going to be willing to pay 406.10. Someone's like, oh, that guy's going to pay 406.10. Well, I don't want to miss out either. I'm going to pay 406.20. Someone else is like, that guy's paying 406.20. I don't want to miss out. Blah, 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 so on and so on and so on. It creates a snowball effect. All right. So thanks, everyone. That's just a little quick trading lesson here. I think most trading teachers and most retail investors that really kind of don't understand or don't have the experience that someone like myself does overthink this stuff. It's not about these secret magical formulas or patterns. It's really just about understanding supply and demand. If you can understand supply and demand, and if you can understand that people do things because they're making irrational emotional decisions, you can make money. So at Stock Market Jobber, we talk about, this is what we talk about. So hopefully you'll sign up. We're launching our trading school and hopefully within a week or two. And I'm accessible to people that are serious, that want to learn and don't just want like trading ideas. So hopefully you'll join the community if you're serious and you really want to do it. And I hope to see you there. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.